Hello everyone, touch the like and welcome back to YouTube channel. This is Srin Palden and I hope you all had a great Nurses Week. Nurses Week is celebrated every year from May 6th to May 12th. I am late, I agree, but I really hope you all had a great time. For me personally, that week was a week to actually reflect back on my journey as a nursing student, to reflect and be thankful for all those people who have paved an important role in starting my nursing career to continuing it and then completing it, and then to everyone those who have been involved so far in until today. So it was more kind of a reflection and being thankful and grateful. So I wanted to make this video at that time, but I couldn't. So I am here making it. As the saying goes, better late than never. Um, those of you who have been watching me, you know that I am an immigrant nurse. I studied my general nursing and midwifery course. That's a 3.5 years course, and equivalent to associate program here in the United States. I studied that in southern part of India, a place called Bangalore, and to start with, I wanted to be a nurse. That was the aim to go into a nursing school after my 12th standard. But I was looking more into studying in northern part of India and specifically Delhi. But due to some rumors about changes that was happening around Delhi and all that stuff, so I couldn't get into a school. And with the help of my uncle, who is currently in Portland, Ashang Pasala, and his dear friend, late Ken Nguruandula. So with their guidance and help, Chuchanju, who is the son of late Ken Nguruandula, was able to help me because by then, his sister, who is one of my good friend, Yasang, was already in the nursing school, and there was my one of my classmate or schoolmate already in that school. Plus, there were like a couple other Tibetan students, so it made me easier to get into and adapt quickly because I think I started a little later than they started. But everything was great. We had Tibetan students, we have local students, I don't know if exactly why, but it was the most difficult period for a couple of months. I would say about 3 or 4 months at that time. It's not bragging, but I've always been a good student, a good daughter, and but during those initial couple of months, somehow I wasn't there. I was not happy, but I couldn't really point out, why I was not happy because the medium of instruction in the class, was English. So I didn't have a problem because that's what we have been, in the school as well, teaching via English language. Food, it was not great because, it's not like it was more like South Indian food, but it was okay. Like we were able to buy stuff from outside. We had snacks, and then we were a bunch of Tibetan students, so somehow that wasn't a big issue. Language wise, there were people talking different languages: English, the local language, Kannada, and then Tibetan, so in Hindi. So it wasn't a much issue about the language as well. Talking about studies itself, I wasn't the best, but I was, not the worst either. So I was doing okay, in terms of performance in, class. Um, so I'm not sure even now what made me, behave that way. But yeah, there were those times when I was calling my dad and mom and telling them that I didn't want to stay in the nursing school. I wanted to quit. And when they asked what was the reason, I couldn't really pinpoint. They were kind of worried because I haven't been that way, forever until now. So of course that was concerning for them. Um, it was then my uncle Ginpasanla and my cousin brother Chicho Suldimla, and of course their family members and all. They had a conversation with my parents and said that it's the beginning of a nursing career, and being far and being totally in a different environment could be because of those factors, and that I will be fine in a couple months. And I used to go to my principal office, Madam Shubashangri, and I would say, I don't want to stay anymore. I want to go home. And she would ask me reasons, and I didn't have specific reasons. I just didn't want to stay. I wasn't happy, but I didn't have like anything to say in specific, like why I was not happy, because everything was fine. I don't know, until this date as well, and I don't know if I'll ever know what happened at that point. But that was me. And then Chichanju was our local garden, almost all the Tibetan girls over there, except one or two. So he would be called in, and then he would come, sit, and talk, with Madam in presence, and then, me. Um, so this kept going. We had Tibetan tutors gain Dechin La and Gensering La at that point too. Yen Dechin La actually teaches us in the general nursing students, and Gensering La to the Bachelor of Nursing. So Gen Dechin La was more involved, or was told to talk to me because she's Tibetan as well, and then most likely thinking that I would, be more open to her. So this went on for a couple months, 3 to 4 months, where I almost decided. I mean, I was, I was for sure that I wanted to, quit, but then they were there to support me, to guide me, to figure out things what was not working, when everything else was working okay or good for me. But surely things, uh, slowed down. I guess I did not bring up this topic again after those couple months. Um, so I guess, studying nursing school, you might have many problems, especially in terms of, I have heard, disciplinary, it's very strict in some of the Christian schools, you cannot go outing every, day or every week. They're very strict about, keeping phones and everything. So I think we need to be mentally prepared, unless you're like me, who had no, any issues, but, you yourself quite didn't figure out why you were not you were happy but not so happy and didn't want to stay. But when you want to search for a specific reason, you cannot find out exactly why, because everything was okay. Well, to all those who students or who are currently, in that state, or who have been through those, stage, I would say that just, with right help, push up, um, encouragement, things will be okay. Just have faith in yourself, and faith in people that surround you. Apart from all these people, my cousins, my local garden, my teachers, and of course my friends, Tibetan and Indian friends. Thank you. Thank you for being there for me. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for cheering me up for those hard time months, that I was able to complete my nursing program by 2009. And 2 to 3 years of working experience, and then coming to United States, being a nurse since 2016 until today, 9 years down the lane. Even today, I have not forgotten, for all those people who have, who helped me start into my nursing career, who was there when I really needed it, And you all hold a special place in my heart. um, what I'm today is not just because of me, but for all the guidance and all the help that I have received back then. And I am truly will forever be grateful to everybody of you. um, yeah, so this is my story about how I almost quit my nursing school. Again, as I said, I'm not sure about if it's the same in every schools, but I know that some Christian, schools, nursing schools especially, are very strict. But they're great as well, academically wise and everything. They're great. So because we feel like, oh, after 12, we have more independence, we want to do this, we do that, and uh, you take a completely different perspective on college life, but nursing is something that is a little different from the usual college itself. Being mentally prepared for that, accepting that it's only for a couple of years, and that we are there to we are actually stepping up into something that is professional, line. I think all of those factors and learning, talking to people who are already in nursing school, or all this can help you, when you are actually into the program. Um, Again, as I said, I did not have any uh, issues with academic. Food was okay, but I that wasn't a much issue as well. Friends, I had great friends around me. Yes, I was far further, in fact, from my parents and my cousins, but there was always a close knit friends that I had. But there was still something wrong. So if anybody of you are going through that phase in life, especially in start in a nursing school, because it comes with a huge price. Nursing schools are not cheap. Nursing school, college for nursing, and having to leave in the middle of the session, and plus pay the remaining amount of not completing it, and occupying the space for another student. You have to pay him back to the school or college. So I think that's not worth. If you really wanted to become a nurse, it comes with a little price for some, and trying to continue and complete it with a positive mindset, getting good help, talking to people that you love about what you're going through would definitely help you. And like everything fades away, those difficult time will also um, be gone. So just have faith in yourself. If you wanted to become a nurse, for so long, then you are in the right path. So continue, complete it, but also make sure that what you feel that's heavy in you, you are able to express it out, and most importantly, get have a good support system, whether it's your family members, your friends, even the teachers, and you will make through. So this video was basically to thank all those people, that have played an important role in me becoming a nurse, completing my nursing school, and then becoming a nurse and still being a nurse after so many years. Thank you to my parents. And sorry for making them, go through those difficult times. Thank you for everybody who had patience and who had faith in me. And I wish you all the nursing who are stepping into the nursing program or who are in nursing program to, continue do what you love, and wish you all the best. If anybody have, similar incidences, yeah, feel free to comment in my comment section. All right, and good luck to everybody. Thank you.